again on the platform. This is JB Jumbo Online Mathematics. Thank you for joining me once again. Okay, we have an equation on the board, logarithmic equation with different bases. You can see clearly that the equation involves different bases, and there is x in the equation, and we are expected to determine that very x. We need to find the value of x at the end of the solution. Now, how do we solve this very one? I need to introduce change of base. I need to introduce change of base. Meaning at this very end, that is log 8 base s, I need to change it. I need to change it. Now to do that, I'm going to have 2 log 8 divide log x, change of base. Okay, now since I have 8 here as a base, let me still have here as base of 8. I also have here as base of 8. Okay, now we can still proceed. Now what can we do? For this, it will give us 1. Logarithm to its own base. We have here as 1. 1 times 2 will be 2. Therefore, we are going to have 3 log x base 8 plus 2 over log x base 8. Remember, I told that log 8 base 8 is 1. 1 times 2 will be 2. Therefore, we now have 2 over log x base 8 equal 7. Okay, now we need to still continue. With the equation. We are not done with it. We are looking for x in this very equation. Now, what can we do to determine x? Okay, I can say let's log x base 8 equal k. Okay, let me make it equal k. It means that for this very one, I'm going to have 3k. Log x base 8 will be k, become 3k at that very one. Okay, for this one, I will have 2 over k equal 7. Okay, I'm going to multiply all through by the LCM. Okay, don't forget that the LCM will be k. It means that I'm going to multiply all through by the LCM. Okay, if the LCM is k, I will use k to multiply here. I will have 3k squared. I will use k to multiply this very one. I will have 2 as my answer, that very one. Okay, I will also use k to multiply here. I will have 7k. Okay, now I can balance the equation. I need to move it over. I will have 3k squared. Okay, this one will move over. Remember here, we have positive sign. And when it crosses this very equal sign, it becomes negative. Therefore, it becomes minus 7k. Don't forget, we are not moving this. This one remains plus 2 equal 0. Now, we now have quadratic equation. Now, what do? We need to factorize. Okay? I will simply use this 3 to multiply 2, and it will give me 6. That is plus 6. I will have plus 6. It means that what can I add up? 2 numbers I can add up to give me the coefficient of k. That is minus 7. That is minus 7. Okay, when I add it up, I will have minus 7. But when I multiply, then I will have plus 6. Okay, the numbers are simply minus 6 minus 1. Okay, minus 6 minus 1 will give minus 7 when I add it up. Okay, when I multiply it, I will have plus 6. Therefore, the answer to this very one, when I factorize at this very point, is going to give me minus 6 minus 1. Okay, it means that for this one, here, this very one here, I can see 3. And for this one, I can see, remember we have minus 6. Become minus 6k minus, it was minus 1, that one become minus k plus 2. Okay, equals 0. Now I can pick the first 2 and factorize. I will also pick the other 2 and factorize. Okay, what is the highest common factor? Okay, we have 3k as the highest common factor. Okay, if 3k divide 3k squared, I will have k. Okay, 3k divide minus 6k, I will have 2. Okay, the factor, what is the factor for this? I need to look for the highest common factor. For this very 2, I will have minus 1. Okay, minus 1 divide k, I will have k. Minus will affect this plus become minus. 1 we share 2, I will have 2 equal 0. Now I can take one of the brackets, since the bracket is common. Whenever we are dealing with quadratic equation, the bracket must be the same, must be common. Now I can pick one from the bracket, I will not have this. I will not pick the one outside, I will not have 3k minus 1 equal 0. It means that we have k minus 2 equals 0 or 3k minus 1 equals 0. Now I can make k the subject, I will have k equal 2 or I will have here as k equal 1 over 3. That is making k the subject of the formula. Now we now have two values for k. But remember, we are not looking for k. We are not looking for k because there is no k in the equation. We have x in the equation, therefore we need to solve further. Okay, I will now say that if k is equal to, remember we said log x, log x is 8. Look at it at this very end. Log x is 8 is equal to k. Therefore, I will now say now log x is 8 equal, k is already 2. I will have here as 2. Okay, I will now have log x is 8 equal, okay, I will now have 2 log 8 base 8. Okay, to balance the equation. No, the equation is not balanced. I need to equalize the equation. Okay, the only way to do that is to say 2 log 8 base 8 so that I can give me 2. Because when I say log 8 base 8 will be 1 times 2 will give me 2 back. Okay, now for this we can still proceed and say log 8. Okay, let me take it over first. I need to move this one over first. I will have log x is 8 equal log 8 squared, that square, still will be base 8. Okay, log to base 8, we also keep this one. They will keep each other. They are logging to base 8. They are common. They are the same. We have log of base 8 at the left hand side, and we also have the log of this 8 on the right hand side. Therefore, whenever you have an equal base, that is logarithm with equal base, you can eliminate. Okay, therefore, when I have x equal 8 squared, and 8 squared is simply 8 times 8, which is 64. Okay, what about if k is equal 1 over 3? What will happen? I want to work it here. What will happen? It means that, don't forget that we said log x base 8 is equal log x base 8 is equal to k. Please don't forget that. And for this, we can say log x base 8 equal 1 over 3. I need to equalize the equation. I will now have log x base 8 equal 1 over 3. 1 over 3 log 8 base 8. I will take it over. And when I take it over, I'm going to have log 8 power 1 over 3. Okay? Remember, we're still dealing with the log of this 8. Therefore, we can still eliminate because they have the same equal base. Therefore, the answer here becomes x equal 8 power 1 over 3. And don't forget that we can reduce it. And when we reduce it, we are going to have 2 power 3. Then we are going to have 2 power 3. 2 power 3. Okay? We're going to have 2 power 3. And don't forget we have 1 over 3 as a power outside. Therefore, we can eliminate under power law. And when you eliminate, you are going to have x equal to. Therefore, the value for x now is simply 2 or 64. Thank you very much for joining me on the platform. This app will resolve an equation like this. whenever we have different bases, that is logarithmic equation with different bases. Now we are able to determine the value of x in this very equation. Thank you for joining me on the platform. This is GB Jumbo Online Mathematics. Please don't also forget to also join me on my YouTube channel, Mathematics Science Mega Tutorial. Subscribe and be part of the class. Thank you. God bless you.